What's the deal? You already know, Big Boss, K-Po, here to talk to boxing. Today's video going to be called The Mentality of Terence Crawford. Now, Terence Crawford has accomplished a lot in the sport of boxing. He's a champion at 135, undisputed at 140, and he won a belt at 147. And he has, I think, 7 consecutive knockouts, 147 pounds. If I ain't mistaken, 7 to 8. He has a 100% knockout ratio at welterweight. So he's stepping into this Errol Spence fight, right? A lot of people are favoring, I think Vegas has Terence Crawford as the favorite against Errol Spence, right? A lot of the Bud Buddies are looking at Terence Crawford as if he's Floyd Mayweather. And I made a video talking about Terence Crawford's not Floyd Mayweather. Go check that out. And we're doing everything to promote this fight. This is what we're doing. This is the biggest fight in boxing. Errol Spence and Terence Crawford said this. And I've made a video talking about this. If we want these big fights, as fans, we got to do our part. And that's basically what Errol Spence and Terence Crawford echoed today. We got to do, or whatever day that was, we have to do our part as fans. If we do our part, then we'll get the big fights. We'll get the fights that we want, the fights we want to see. The mentality of Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is a killer, right? He wants to kill you. He wants to fight. That's his mentality. That's how he's approaching everything. That's how he fights. The only fight where he stuck to the game plan, where he wasn't really on that mode, was Victor Postal, right? He did knock Victor Postal down, but he won the fight by unanimous decision, right? That's when he won that WBC belt off of Victor Postal, and he became a unified champion at 140. So going into this fight against Errol Spence, I think his mentality is going to be to show Errol Spence that I'm stronger, to show Errol Spence I'm more durable, to show Errol Spence I'm more skillful, to show Errol Spence that I'm the stronger fighter, I hit harder, I can stand in front of you. Y'all telling me not to, y'all telling me I can't stand in front of him. Well, I'm going to stand in front of him, and I'm going to show y'all that I can beat him. I can show y'all that I go to the body better. I can show y'all, pause. I can show y'all that, I can break him down and break bone in his face. I'm going to show y'all. Like, that's what he's going to try to do. All this stuff about, Terence going, look, Terence has the ability to counter in between Errol Spence's shots. He does. He's the smaller fighter. He's the faster fighter, right? And if he's able to take away Errol Spence's jab or slip Errol Spence's jab, or Errol Spence is too slow to hit him or whatever, and he's able to counter off of that, then, it may be, like I said, I don't see him knocking out Errol, but he might try. And what I'm sitting here saying is that's going to be a mistake. But Terence is going to try to come in this fight, and he's going to want to fight Errol Spence. And the casual fans don't know what I'm talking about, but pure boxing fans know what I'm talking about. He's going to want to stand in front of Errol Spence and show Errol that I'm stronger, more durable, more fundamentally sound. I hit harder. I go to the body better than you. Pause. I throw better uppercuts. I do everything better than you. Everything you do, I'm going to show you that I do it better than you. That's what he's going to do. And I'm telling you, it's going to be his downfall. His best bet is to try to counter Errol in between shots. Use lateral movement. Now, Terence Crawford has not really used a lot of lateral movement since he moved up to 147 pounds. People bring up Sean Porter fight. He ain't really used lateral movement that much in that fight. He stood in front of Sean Porter, right? Sean Porter was lunging in, so he countered Sean Porter. That's what he was doing. You know what I mean? He wasn't using lateral movement, making him miss, making him pay. No, he was countering Sean Porter, right? Sean Porter lunge in at times. He would counter him. Catch him. Easy money. You know what I mean? But although that was happening, he still was losing rounds, But I think in that fight, it just showed that, in my opinion, Terence going to have some problems with Errol. it showed me right then and there, like, okay, he potentially can have some problems. Because I saw some things from that Porter was doing that, I was like, man, nah. You know what I mean? But like I say, Bud can win this fight. I do see ways that Terence Crawford can win this fight. But the mentality of Terence, he's going to want to try to knock out. He wants to try to go for the knockout. He know Errol Spence coming. He know that. So he wants to do the same thing. He just want to try to do it better than Errol. And I'm telling you, it's going to be too much for him. Bud has gotten hurt by lesser competition, Errol it's a different type of power. And I don't think people understand what power does to people. I'm a power puncher. I've been in the ring with guys that are way better than me. That power makes a difference. You know what I mean? Guys who have more skill than me, and they throwing, I'm just going to say, they throwing 100 punches around. But when you landing them power shots on them, they ain't throwing as much. They on defense more, right? So you constantly on defense, and I'm placing my shots in the right spots on your body, right? You're going to get tired. Errol Spence is throwing 100 punches around. He throwing. Bud, he going to be throwing. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. He got power. He got pop. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's a horrible idea for him to stand in front of Errol Spence. But I'm telling you, the reason why he going to lose this fight is because he's going to stand in front of Errol. He going to try to ego fight with Errol. He going to try to show Errol, I got more dog than you. He going to try to show Errol, I do everything better than you. That's what he's going to do. He does it almost every fight. He fights that way. He wants to show you I'm tougher than you. I'm a dog. I'm this. Yeah. You heard what he said to Errol. Don't get out of line because I'm going to put you back in line. That's what he's going to do. He's going to stand in front of Errol Spence. I'm telling you this. Soon as he get hit with a big shot, let's fight. He's even confirmed that. Hey, man, I like to fight. If you hit me, I fight even harder. That's him. All this stuff about, I was on Manager Marty Live, and the dude was talking about he liked boxing, and he watched Floyd, so, he respects the sweet sign, so that's why he liked Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford is not Floyd Mayweather. Terence Crawford don't fight like Floyd Mayweather. Terence Crawford trying to get you out of there. Terence Crawford want to stand in front of you and throw punches at you. Right? Now, the difference is Terence throws looping punches, right? Errol throws straight punches. So we'll see how that adjustment, you know what I mean? It's a chess match. It's going to be a high-class chess match. I'm looking forward to the fight. Like I said, win, lose, or draw, Terence Crawford going to the hospital. That's just what it is. I don't care what nobody talking about. That's my opinion. Win, lose, or draw, that boy going to the hospital, man. After this fight, he going to the hospital. You can take it how you want to take it. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, win, lose, or draw, whether Terence Crawford wins or loses, he going to get that respect from me. You know what I mean? I already respect him as a fighter. But this win over Errol Spence will solidify him. You know what I mean? To me, it'll just be confirmation. Like, okay, cool. He ain't fought the top competition. What I've been seeing him doing against low-level competition, is not a fluke. He'll get that credit. You know what I'm saying? You'll see me congratulate him all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. I'm a fan of boxing. I'm a fan of Terence Crawford. I'm a fan of Errol Spence, but I'm a fan of boxing first. And unfortunately, in boxing, when you got two top guys going against each other, two of your top fighters that you respect and you like, you got to pick a side. You got to choose. You know what I mean? This ain't like, Little League where everybody get a trophy. You know what I mean? There's a winner and a loser. That's just what it is. It's life. It's reality. And I'm looking at the styles. I see Errol. I'm like, man, Errol throwing these my punches around. Errol go to your body. Errol has fought better competition and has fought on bigger stages, although Terence has achieved the status of undisputed. Errol has fought on bigger stages. He's fought in different arenas, different stadiums. He's built for this. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford, I mean, he's a very skillful fighter, but this is going to be his biggest. This is the question I have. Is this moment going to be too big for Terence Crawford? I'll make a separate video about that, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. So y'all look out for that. Boss gone.